Hey guys, welcome back to Valo. Currently, I'm thinking through some design decision about security. I thought I will take you on this journey. So, on just a thought journey, nothing special. So, here's the immediate problem. I need to migrate to Windows, and usually my setup is I set up an encrypted VeraCrypt container and I work there. And you can guess why, because you have seen BitLocker and all of those Bitdefender, and all of them got hacked, and it's all insecure. So I use something that is proven, open source, VeraCrypt, great. But Claude is very slow, especially if you put your code files in an encrypted container like VeraCrypt. Chats, it can work, it's fine. But everything else, it's too slow. So how do I do it? How do I actually migrate my projects and I will not put them on the bare C drive just like that to sit there open. And I can't use VeraCrypt because it's too slow. So what I need to do and what we came to is that we can actually reuse the same vault we are reusing, which is the simple AES encryption, which we are using for the keyguard for the vault, right? The vault is where your passwords are encrypted, and the keyguard is the blind courier who takes those secrets without looking at them, executes the command using the secrets, and return just a success back to Claude. And that's it. So we can reuse the same system, but make it an option. If you want, you can encrypt an entire container, and you can choose the size in gigabytes, terabytes, whatever you want. And I think the design should be that this encrypted container will basically become the Valo launch icon. You launch Valo, it asks you for your password, you enter the password, and then all of your projects are accessible, all of your chats are accessible. But then inside of that, you have another lock, another vault for the keys. Why is that? Because you are hiding your projects from prying eyes from the world. For example, if your project is not open source, for example, like Valo, it's proprietary. So you need everything encrypted and safe. But you obviously still need an AI, if it's Claude or if it's a local model, or well, actually, if it's a local model, then it doesn't even matter if it's you don't even need a keyguard. Basically, although I would still use it because a keyguard still keeps your secrets in one encrypted container and not across hundreds of conversations, which will be much more difficult to manage, even if it's only on your computer. That's my just gut instinct. So for that reason, you can have the option of having a big vault to have all of your projects and chats encrypted, and then a smaller vault which holds the keys. But now, how do we solve the problem that you enter the password for the big vault and then you also being prompted for the small vault for the keys, because you need your Telegram connected, you need access to all of those services. So I think the option should be that we let the user to set the same password for the big vault and the small vault, because in this case, reusing the same password doesn't matter. It actually works great, because this vault, the small one with the keyguard, it's only locking it from the AI. So it's completely fine to reuse the same password, and you unlock the vault just for the keyguard, not for the AI, obviously, because only the keyguard has access to the vault. Claude can't do anything, even if it tries. It's just an encrypted container. It can't do anything with it. So I think that should be an option as well. Maybe it should be by default that you have the same password for both vaults. Maybe the end user doesn't even need to know that he has two vaults or whatever. It's just one password and that's it. But maybe for the more advanced user, we can give him an option to set different passwords for the big vault and the small keyguard or whatever. Because who knows what his setup is? Maybe he has different small vaults for different projects. Maybe I don't know, but I'm laughing because I'm realizing that this is something that we will need to probably support in the future. But for now, we are good. For now, I'm probably mostly talking about stuff that no one is even even having those problems yet. But in short, I think everyone felt that tension when you want your Claude to use some API key or a secret and you want to just paste it in, but yeah, you don't know what to do. And then Claude tells you use environment variables, and then you'd use it, and then it still leaks into the conversation because he read it by mistake, or he committed it to GitHub by mistake. And it's all avoidable with the keyguard. And you can protect all of your files and all of your chats with a protected vault. Now, why not to use something open source already? Actually, yes, we are going to use something open source. I mean, why are we not going to use some external program to encrypt and make a container and then... Because it's just a mess, right? Why do that? I think what I should do is which I already done. I just need to polish it up and finish with the security audits and all of that. But everything that touches security, Valo Mail, the keyguard, the vault, streamer mode, what else? Let me go. The protected files, the fresh package protection, untrusted install protection, that one. All of that stuff has to be open sourced and come with Valo as a separate open package, right? Only Valo will be closed, but all of the security stuff will need to be opened. So then instead of launching some side app which unlocks your projects, just launch Valo, unlock it, and it unlocks everything. Then Valo becomes the workspace. And that's it. And everything that touches your workflow with AI has one password. Everything, the chats, the projects, the secrets. Then you can even upload this vault to GitLab, GitHub. You can pull it anywhere, anytime, from any machine. One good password that you need to remember. Obviously, no one can restore it for you. It's encrypted and only you know the password. And that's it. That's the only downside, that no one can restore it for you. But that's the powerful thing as well, right? Just like Valo Mail says, it's your key is your identity. No one can take it from you. And there is no one to give it back in case you lose it, and that's what ownership means. I think I actually butchered the exact phrasing, but it's there in case I would show it, but my Valo Mail is already unlocked. Obviously, all of that is optional. You don't have to use any of that, but I think I should explain it on how I see everything going forward. So thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.